Okay, good morning, everybody. This is my discussion week 6 post. I went ahead and kind of typed out my answers so that I felt like I was a little bit more prepared. Wastewater treatment, I believe, is in crisis right now due to the increasing wastewater volume from our population growth. I think that we have inadequate and aging infrastructure that needs to be looked at. There, of course, would be lack of funding. And then I think that another crisis is the overwhelming impact of climate change. And that can be increased storm intensity and sea level rise. Those both actually have an impact and a tie to wastewater treatment plants. Okay, so proposed solutions for wastewater treatment, I think include advancing the conventional methods that are being used. I think implementing nature-based solutions would also be helpful, and utilizing innovative technologies, I think, is also useful. But then I think that there's, the flip side of that is, one, it's going to be cost to the consumer, and two, it is impacting, our climate change by building these new innovative technologies. So we also need to be conscious with how we do that. So I think that these approaches aim to improve efficiency, they reduce costs, recover resources, and they lower environmental impact. I do think that the implemented strategies that were discussed in the video were successful, able to just revitalize the entire river. So that was, a very successful in less than 100 years. So you can actually start to see dramatic, results from this that impact millions of lives. Finish, the dishwasher Finish. When I say Finish, I mean the dishwasher. Finish, I believe, was clear, and they were transparent about their sponsorship of the video. There was a clip in the beginning, there was a clip at the end. They were very clear that they were sponsoring this video. So I think that that builds trust by showing respect to the audience's intelligence. I think that the content was high quality. And I think that they touched on various audiences so that they were able to reach many more that shared the same values around the world. And so I think that that also helped to build trust, and that also, I feel like, aligned with the audience's values. In the area that we live in, me particularly, I guess here, I've never not had access to water before. I do know that there are people that do, but I don't. I've never not been able to turn on my faucet and have water come out for me and my family to use. So I guess if I were to discuss water problems in my area, I would think that water rights would be something that needed to be discussed. But I do respect having water available to me and my family every time that we do need it. And I do try to do as many little things as I can to reduce wastewater, shorten the length of my showers. I try to shut off the water in between brushing my teeth. I try to buy my washing machine that doesn't overly use, high amounts of water. It automatically adjusts to them. If I don't need to, if I don't need the water, I try not to use it. And, I think that there could be more that could be done, but I do try to do my part.